Everybody, this is Tom with the Lost Miner YouTube channel, and welcome to this update video for our A-frame cabin build. This is just going to be a really quick update so we can get back to work. I'm actually headed back to Houston tomorrow, so as you can see, the roof is not complete. So it's almost done. We've got it pretty much prepared to go ahead and put the final roofing material on. We just got to trim up on the bottom and the sides to make sure it's even, and then we'll go ahead and start putting that roofing on. The goal is to have the roofing on completely today. So you guys will be able to, whenever I come out with the full episodes of the build, you guys will be able to see that process. I want to talk through some of the difficulties that we've had. So ever since we got out of the ground, started working on our framing, erecting our triangles, probably the biggest issue that we've had to deal with is building with wood out in the desert. And so if you've never built with wood out in the desert, it's very difficult. And we learned early on in our first build not to use treated wood in the desert. Treated wood is so wet that when you get it out here in the desert, it just starts bending and twisting and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So even without using treated wood, a lot of our boards for our rafters and our joist, and they're just, they're warped, bent because of the desert climate. It just, any moisture in there, it comes out so quickly that the wood starts doing funny things. So the entire time as we're doing our framing for our triangles, we're fighting against the wood, moving around so much, and it's really hard to get things completely plumb. If you've got a 20-foot long board for your rafter, and then it's trying to bend and then twist, and so that's been difficult to work with. But for the most part, we're really satisfied with how things have come out so far. The other difficult thing was our A-frame is so tall, so those rafters are 20 feet. And then we're having to get these really heavy. We're using this ZIP system of OSB. I was just gonna get regular OSB, but when I found out this ZIP OSB, you don't have to have any kind of roofing paper or anything like that. You can just install the ZIP OSB, tape this all the seams, and then you go ahead and put your final roofing directly on that. That's gonna save us a tremendous amount of time being able to skip that step of having to put roofing paper on there. And so, but anyway, lifting the boards is really difficult, especially once you get up really high. You guys will see that on the videos. Basically, we're just extending our ladder up as high as it'll go, putting the boards up there. And my son did, who's younger and much stronger, he was able to lift those, climb up the ladder and lift those little by little, put those into place, and then I would go up there and then secure them all with screws. That's another thing, screws. It's kind of slowed us down. We've done all our builds using screws. They secure everything, I think, a lot more firmly into the wood than nails do, which can kind of back out from the wood over time. But if you've got a nail gun, a good nail gun, you can frame way quicker. Doing screws is really slow. It's a slow process. So that is, I guess, a negative, in my opinion, is the time it takes. If I had a good nail gun out here, I think we would have gotten to this part several days ago. I'm sure, and you guys would be looking at a finished roof right now, I think. But anyway, that's fine. It is what it is right now. So this is our first time doing an A-frame build. We've done, small, besides our two builds were domes, of course, and then we had basically separate buildings that we built that were more traditional construction, framing up walls and stuff, and then we'd do a one-pitch roof. And so we've got experience, framing, but nothing like doing this. This is about the size of we've got like 500 square feet on the bottom, and we get the loft space. So it's pretty much like building a regular house. So it's been a learning experience for us, and I'm glad to, it's really good experience for us for learning. And I'm really excited to be able to get these full episodes out so you guys can learn from everything that we've done as well. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there today. So thanks for tuning in. If you guys have any questions at all about building an A-frame, our experience so far, just let me know in the comments. I'll really be glad to interact with you guys in the comments section. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.